SIPHD recording here. So welcome to the city of West Kelowna in British Columbia, Canada. Royal LePage Place for the first round matchup, or second round matchup between BC Lightning in blue and the AK Grizzlies in white. AK Blade. Sorry, that's regular season slip up there. AK Blade in white. Give you a starting lineup here shortly. Coaches on the bench are Kerry Hafley, Walter Eunice, and Joey Merrick. Out on the ice comes Hafley. Looks like he'll center the offense with Iojack on the left wing and Dub Eunice on the right wing. Back on defense looks like Newton and Bethard. Bethard's on D there. Official check-in with the goalies. Ready for the puck up. Here it comes. Hafley swipes at the puck and ends up going back to Newton. Newton swipes it to the boards and back to center ice. Lightning tried to move it up the far boards there, and that's Hafley coming away with it. Back to center ice, and Lightning gain control again. Back at the red line. Puck back at the red line. Hafley moves it in, no trip, and puck goes around the backside of the net. Off Eunice's shin guard and back into the corner and around the backside of the net. Ringed around the boards back up the near side, comes up to Bethard. Bethard stops it, sends it right back up to Eunice. Eunice looking, being hassled, trying to get rid of it, rings it around the boards back behind the net, goes to the far corner where it's shoved up the boards and Newton backs away. Coming ahead, there's Bethard in front. Bethard shot comes in, hits Bethard in the backside, goes into the near corner. Puck centering pass intercepted, slapped at by big number 14 to the blue, and then picked back up by Hafley. Hafley blue line. Hafley red line. Hafley blue line and moves in. Shot, and that ended up right in the goalie's chest. Roan sends it back around in the backside of the net. Up the far boards, and that's tapped ahead by Hellmuller, and then it comes back, goes back to Noble. Noble on defense, back at the red line, back to D to Steer. Steer passes it up to Hellmuller. Hellmuller moves to his left, moves to his right, gets it kicked away, and the Lightning take over and move it blue line. Back checking is Roan. Steer racing back on D, and the puck comes back to center. Puck comes in, shot comes in low. Menard goes down, makes a save, and it goes back to the boards. Back in the far corner. Lightning in control. Lightning goes down and battle for it behind the net, and coming away with it is Merrick, but then Lightning tapped away by Roan. Back into the near corner for Steer. Steer's going to pick this up. Stops, changes directions. Changes directions again, hits it off the official, goes up the boards and to the defense. Defense at the point, lines up, fires it right into Roan. Roan's got a breakaway. Roan, one on men. And the puck comes back to center for the Lightning. Valentine poke checks, just have to come away, and that's puck comes back to Newton. Newton dumps it from the red line. There's tip, kicked back into the corner by the Lightning, and McSwain races in there and forces the puck to come around back up to Bethard. Bethard fires right into and there's a shot. Goal by Bethard. Bethard takes a shot from the point. Scores top shelf over the top of the goalie. Nice shot by Bethard. On the BC Lightning. 1-0 Blade for the score by Bethard. Bethard comes back out on the ice, take over the defensive spot on the right side. Valentine pushes that forward, goes back to Bethard. Bethard picks up the puck at center ice, sends it up to Hoyt. Hoyt goes by Hoyt down to the near corner where Valentine pokes it away. Goes back into the corner, and now McSwain's going to find it there. And it poked away and up to the point and back up to Newton. Newton knocks it off the boards and goes back. Bathard racing back, 2-on-1. Back check by Valentine. Valentine racing back. And a swipe of the puck by the Lightning, and the puck goes behind the net. Play behind the net where the Lightning have control. Lightning still in control, looking for an outlet pass, trying to get in front, and there's a backhanded shot to even the score up. Goes on the right-hand side of Menard. I guess it'd be left-hand side from this side. Menard down low and to the right, and the puck went left. 1-1, 16:06 left in the first period. He'll take this puck drop. That's Iojack on the left wing, Eunice on the right. Noble poke checks that into the board, Steer back at the house. Puck comes up the boards, Iojack gets it raked away, and Lightning have control. Lightning still in control of it in front of the net. Fire a shot off the right post and up into the air, and Eunice grabs control. Eunice with the puck, circling. Sends it back behind the net and around the boards over to Iojack. Iojack picks it up off the boards, moves it out of the zone, and at center ice gets it tapped away, but he stays with it. Iojack off the boards and back to himself, and Iojack goes down. Iojack pokes it into the offensive zone and then knocked back out. They're saying icing. There it is, icing call. So that'll come back down. Comes back, splits the defenders, goes back. That's Bathard going back for it, taps it over to Newton. Newton grabs hold of it. Newton dumps it. That'll be an icing. No, out of play. Sorry, he must have hit off someone there. I guess it's back where it was shot by Newton, so it will be defensive side of the neutral zone is a puck drop, and now fighting for it. Merrick comes away. Roan comes away with it. Roan moves into the offensive zone, moves back to his left. Roan dribbling around, loses it over, and the Lightning going the other way. Newton going back. Balthor trying to race back and back checking his helmet. Moves to the front. The shot goes wide left, bouncing off the boards and back to Roan. Roan picks it up, and then near corner. Lightning gain control, try to tap it in. They tap it in. Shot comes in and goes wide left on Menard. Point takes it, fires a shot in, hits Newton. Newton sends it off the far boards, poked ahead, and Helmuth poked that ahead, but then now, poke check by Bathard. Good job by Bathard. Puck goes back into the corner. Up the boards, at the point, that's fighting for it, and there's Swain trying to get it out of the zone, but Lightning moving back in, centering pass intercepted by Bathard, takes it around the backside of the net, looking for an outlet, nobody there, has to take it up the boards himself, and loses the puck over. Lightning center the pass, ends up back over to Helmuth. Helmuth with some room. Helmuth off the board. No, it says a tip, no icing. Racing in is McSwain. McSwain gives a little poke check, takes the puck away. No, that was Valentine. Check that. Back to Steer. Steer back down to Valentine. Gives it right back to him. Goes around the backside of the net. Into the far corner. And puck rings around the boards to the near side. Steer racing over. Stops the puck. Slams it back down to Valentine. Valentine centers. Goes far boards where Noble has to backpedal. Steer racing back. Noble knocks that free. But then Lightning drag it down to the corner. That's Mason Noble takes the puck away, sends it right up the boards to the point. The point sends it down. Steer knocks it back to the boards, goes in, sends it over to Noble, and the Lightning take control. Centered pass goes wide right and ends into the far boards. Goes back to the point. The point sends it back down, and now Noble has it in the corner. Noble in control, sends it around the boards all the way up to Hoyt. Valentine over to Noble. Noble's going to pick it up in the corner. Noble rakes it ahead to McSwain. McSwain back to Noble. Noble, oh man, leaves it for Valentine, but back in the corner. Centering pass. Steer. Whoa, man. Steer takes it around the backside of the net, changes directions, sends it off the corner wall and up to McSwain. McSwain, cross ice pass to Hoyt. Hoyt can't quite get a hold of it, and Steer rakes at it and sends it goes back behind the net. Shot goes off with a, might have been a hand pass gotten away with there, but Steer goes, swats it down with his hand, and that goes cross ice and over to Halfley. Halfley taps it ahead to McSwain, maybe? No, Iojak. Iojak puts it behind the net, and the Lightning take control. Out there, Halfley tries to hassle, and player stays with it, sends it up to center, goes all the way back to Newton. Newton in control, sends it cross ice to Eunice. Eunice in control, dumps it ahead, Halfley high sticks it, but it goes back to the defense, so no call on the high sticking. Puck goes to center ice and going the other way, and it's dumped by the Lightning, and the Lightning send it down and get a line change out of the deal. Here comes Bouthard with the puck. Bouthard to the blue line, tries to center and intercepted, going the other direction. Newton trying to stay with it, coming in on Menard. And a goal. Menard, player went by Newton and came in on Menard, shot right hand side on Menard, and goal. Lightning up 2-1 on the Blade with 11:03 left in the first period. Puck drop for Merrick, and the Lightning take over, move it into the offensive zone and get an offside call. There'll be a puck drop on the defensive side of the neutral zone, near side for the Blade. Merrick's going to take this puck drop. He's got Hellmuller on his right side, Roan on his left. Steer and Noble back on defense. Steer takes control, passes the puck ahead, and Steer having to race back for that again. This time, player takes it into the zone. And Roan and Merrick. Roan goes down. Merrick with the puck. Merrick gets swiped away and back to Roan. Goes by Roan. That's Steer sending it back up into Merrick's territory. And it goes back to center where Hellmuller gets it to go free. But then Lightning take control. Noble sitting back waiting for the enter the zone, and the Lightning take it into the zone and center the pass, and the puck goes wide right. Puck comes back to center. Net comes off. A couple players entangled in the net there. Steer and another player in the net. Lightning player pushed Steer back into the net, pushing the net off. Steer comes off, Bouthard comes on. Puck drops, Valentine gets it over to McSwain. McSwain to, not sure, Hoyt. McSwain loses it over Lightning going the other way. Hoyt back checking. McSwain back checking. Valentine racing in. Look at Valentine racing in there. Wow. Puck goes wide left and it comes back to center. And back to the point. The point fires a shot in. And that goes in high off of the stick almost. Not 100% sure. That stick should have been up that high, but that's okay. 3-1 BC Lightning over the Blade. 9:47 left in the third period. So 3-1. Blade's down now. That's Bouthard sending it back up to Eunice. Eunice over to Halfley. Halfley, red line. Halfley, blue line. Two in front of him. Splits the defender. Sends it right at the goalie. Goalie goes down. Halfley tries to swat it. It goes wide right. Puck goes up the Eunice at center ice. Jack, Halfley, Eunice. Halfley with the puck. Halfley moves away. Halfley has the breakaway. And shoots it right into the pads of the goalie. Couldn't get it up over the pads. Goes back to Bathurst. Bathurst fires it in. And Eunice shoots wide right. Goalie on the ground. And racing back is Eunice. Good hustle by Eunice. And offside call. Halfley splits the defender the first time. The second time he has a breakaway, and both times can't find the back of the net. Rones swipes it back to the defense. Steer passes it over to Hellmuller, and Hellmuller taps it in and goes back out to Noble. Steer kicks it over to Noble and back over to Hellmuller. Hellmuller up at the top there, and puck comes out of the zone. Back to Noble. Noble loses it for a moment, but Roan stays with it. Roan playing a little defense here. Roan gets it to come free. Roan sends it behind the net, back into the near corner. Racing over there is Steer and Merrick. Puck comes in on Noble. Noble kicks it back to the boards and back into the corner. Into the near corner of the play where Steer. No, that's check that. That's Merrick moving it up the boards. Puck goes back. Steer racing back for it, and there's an icing call on Lightning. So we'll have a puck drop in the offensive zone for the Blade. Valentine takes the puck drop, Boyd on the right wing, left wing's McSwain. Goes back to Bathurst. Bathurst lines up, fires it back towards McSwain. It gets tapped to the boards, far side corner for where McSwain finds it, and Valentine in there battling for it. Hoyt lost it there for a moment. It's back up the near boards and backpedaling to Bathurst. Bathurst swipes at it, can't quite get a hold of it. Newton going back deep. Newton swipes it away. Good job by Newton. Puck comes up the near side. Back to the point. Point lines up, passes it over, D-to-D pass, out of the zone. Racing in is McSwain, and then it gets dumped in and back to Newton. Newton in control of the puck. Newton looking for an outlet pass, sends it over. Whiffs on the pass, but it gets over to Valentine. Valentine out of the zone and back to the neutral zone, where McSwain tries to intercept the pass, and a dump in, and Menard catches that with his blocker side shoulder and makes a save. Bathurst passes it up to McSwain. McSwain catches him on a shift change, hits the defenders, moves in, gets it swiped away, and McSwain goes to the boards. Out comes Halfley, Steer, and Noble. Steer at the house. Puck goes over the top. Steer goes over to the boards. Goes up to the point. Shot comes in and Noble gains control. Noble looking for his outlet pass. Hits Halfley. Halfley center ice. Halfley moves in blue line. Offside, but no call. Halfley fires in. Goal! Halfley puts one in. Right hand side of the goalie. That'll put the Blade within 1, 3-2, with 6:12 left in the first period. Halfley will come out and take the puck drop at center ice. Eunice on his right, and Jack on his left. Jack kicks it into the zone, stays with it, blocks it up against the boards, and the Lightning send a D-to-D pass in front of the net. Racing in and cut out of the zone. Noble falls down. Steer racing back. Noble forces him wide. Steer at the house. Puck comes in, and Menard taps that to make it go high. Steer takes control. Steer moves up. Steer taps it ahead. Over, and back to the boards. Steer racing back. Newton back deep. Jack guarding the house for Steer. Puck comes in on Menard, goes back behind the net. Jack picks it. It's behind the net. Steer, Newton back in position. Puck comes in on Menard. Menard covers. So 5:22 left in the first period. Your AK Blade down by 1, 3-2 over the BC Lightning. Goes back to Newton. Newton sends it up to Hellmuller. Hellmuller, blue line, red line, blue line. Hellmuller on his forehand, looking to pass it. Passes it to Merrick. Over to Roan. Backhand. Hits the post and out. Puck going the other way. And Newton falls down, but Newton gets right back up. Bathard forces the man wide, and puck behind the net, raked to the boards, and up to the point. Puck tapped over to Hellmuller. Hellmuller moves in and gets an offside call on Merrick. Merrick gets just barely in before the puck, I believe. Valentine stays with it, gets it in his zone. Hoyt stays with it. Hoyt gets it whacked away. Steer comes up, poke checks it, knocks it back down to Hoyt. Hoyt over to McSwain. McSwain loses it back into the boards, and up the boards it comes. Steer tries to stop that, and he ends up going back where Valentine taps it forward. Steer right at the center ice. Battling for it, gets it over to Valentine. Valentine moves to his right. Valentine loses it over. Steer poke checks it. It goes wide, and that's McSwain going down. McSwain got that to come free. Noble with the puck, taps it up to McSwain. McSwain gets it out. So comes back. That's Noble knocking it out of there. And Jaden has control of it. Jaden dumps it. It's going to get an icing call. And we'll be back in the defensive zone for a puck drop in the far corner. So puck goes down to Newton behind the net. Nice move there by Halfley to keep that free. Eunice stays on side. Halfley passes over to Eunice. Bouncing pass. Eunice has to chase it down over against the boards, and the Lightning head the other way. Racing back is Halfley. Halfley knocks it away again. Puck comes free. The Lightning lose it, and in goes one of the blades and taken away by the Lightning. Nice little toe drag by the Lightning. Pass over and intercepted by Bathard. Puck comes flying in wide left of the net, and Halfley sends it up the boards to the point. That's poke checked away by Eunice. Eunice moving in. Eunice takes it down to the corner, and Eunice goes down. Puck comes back over the top of Eunice and into the near boards. Noble and Steer back deep, and nice intercepted job by Iojack back to Noble. Noble tries to leave it off for Eunice. Eunice battling for it up against the boards. Noble holds the point, goes over to Steer. Steer kicks it ahead to himself, sends a nice pass to Bryson Roan. Roan comes back out of the zone, Steer in control, sends it back to Noble. Noble up to Merrick. Merrick into offensive zone and loses control of it over to the back to goes by Steer, and Hellmuller holds it in. Up on the far boards, raking up, back and forth, comes out of there. Steer tries to poke check that away, and Hellmuller tries to rake at it. Merrick chasing, Noble in front. Puck comes back to center and intercepted by Hellmuller. But then Roan now is fighting for it with the Lightning, and Steer gets it to come free and it goes back to Roan. Roan off the boards, and now it's in the corner. Scrum in the corner for it. See if it squirts out here. Down goes one of the blade. Back up on his feet. Steer in there raking for it. Now there's a stoppage. Valentine moves in, takes the puck drop, sends it back. It's in front of the net, and Menard has the front covered.
Come on, guys.
Less than 1 minute left in the first period. Valentine in control of it, sends it over to Hoyt. Hoyt sends it across ice to back to Valentine. Valentine taps it and goes into the boards in the corner, and goes back to Newton. Newton holds the point and then is pushed by him, and we've got a 2-on-1 with Bathard. Shot comes in and score with 29.3 seconds left. Bathard was there. The shot came in on Menard. Bathard kind of took the middle, Menard took the right, and the shot came in on the right of Menard, or my right of Menard. His left. Happy's going to take this puck drop. He's got Eunice on the right wing. Iojack on the left. Puck comes back to Iojack, and then over to Eunice. Eunice.
Let's go!
Iojack.
Come on, forward, let's go!
Eunice. There's Caffey gets up to come free. Iojack grabs control and buzzer. So at the end of one, score is 4-2 BC Lightning. We'll be back shortly for the second.